The biggest question of the hour is this: what happens next? Will this turn into a full-blown war? Will Pakistan escalate the situation? Will it hit back? And if it does, what will be the shape and scope of its response? Through the day today, we've seen a lot of statements, we've seen a lot of hints from the other side, and we've been tracking every word closely. There's some contradiction and confusion, but they've not taken a clear off-ramp. This afternoon, the Pakistani Prime Minister stood before his parliament. His name is Shehbaz Sharif, the Pakistani PM. He was supposed to project strength. Instead, he sounded what Gen Z would call delusional. Shehbaz Sharif said, and listen to this, 80 Indian aircraft took part in the strikes, 80 Indian aircraft. 5 of them were shot down by Pakistan. That shows how war-ready Islamabad is. In fact, let's have it from the horse's mouth.
और पाकिस्तान के उकाब मुकम्मल तौर पर तैयारी में थे और हमारे जहाज़ों ने पाकिस्तान की सरहदों को अबूर नहीं किया। जनाब स्पीकर, जो ही हिंदुस्तान के जहाज़ों ने पेलोड उन्होंने रिलीज किया, हमारे उकाब झपटे और आनन फानन 5 जहाज जिनमें 3 राफेल हैं उनको मार कराया और उनको ऊंधे मुंह वो कश्मीर पर जाकर गिरे, बठिंडा में जाके गिरे।
Let that sink in for a moment. India targeted 9 terror camps deep inside Pakistan. The Pakistanis say 26 people were killed in the Indian action, which is an interesting figure to quote, by the way. It's the exact number of civilians that they killed in Pahalgam. Now, India has not given an official number of the casualties in Pakistan, but its strike exposed Pakistan's terror infrastructure. No two ways about it. Yet, in their Prime Minister's mind, they have secured a win. He calls it a military success for the Pakistan army.
माजी की तरह छुपकर पाकिस्तान के ऊपर हमला करने की नापाक कोशिश की, लेकिन अल्लाह ताला के बेपाया फजल करम से, पाकिस्तान के 24 करोड़ अवाम की दुआओं से हमारी बहादुर और दलेर अफवाज पाकिस्तान ने हिंदुस्तान के इस मकरूह हमले का मुंह तोड़ जवाब देकर उस तारीक रात को चांदनी रात बना दिया।
That was the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Now let's look at the statement from their Defence Minister. His name is Khwaja Asif. He's this close to making a record for U-turns and foot-in-mouth moments. Today he said that Pakistan is ready to refrain from any further military action, meaning they won't hit back. But of course he has one condition, that India should halt its military operations. Sounds like a plan, but it's riddled with holes, because Khwaja Asif is not exactly Pakistan's voice of reason. He's walked back more statements than he stood by. So take his words with not just a pinch of salt, take the whole salt mine. At the same time, do note that his words reveal the mood in Islamabad. They're spinning it as a win, as something that's done and dusted. But that's not the mood in Rawalpindi. That's the seat of power of the Pakistani generals. They stand exposed. Indian forces hit deep inside Pakistan's borders, and the mighty Pakistan army, they did not see it coming. They were scrambling to respond. So for the military, this is a bruise to their ego.
इस बुज़दिलाना, बिला इश्तियाल, बिला जवाज़ हमले का भरपूर जवाब अफ़वाज पाकिस्तान पाकिस्तानी कौम की हमायत से दे रही हैं और देती रहेंगी.
I said before, we had an apprehension that India will attack. Pakistan has never struck first, but we have the right to self-defense. Pakistan will now respond and respond very, very effectively. Make no mistake, because our desire for peace should not be mistaken for our weakness.
The army says Pakistan has the right to respond. It was mentioned in their national security statement. In fact, let me quote from it. The armed forces of Pakistan have duly been authorized to undertake corresponding actions in this regard. In simpler words, the army has the permission to strike, which is a bit of a joke because this is Pakistan. Here the army gives all permissions. Rawalpindi controls all of Pakistan. This is a military state doppelganging as a democracy. Yet the army needs permission. Is Pakistan cracking a joke or just cracking under pressure? That's something that they should ponder upon. As for India, it is not waiting for Pakistan to figure out their next move. India is already a step ahead. It is engaging with its global partners. The Foreign Secretary has briefed 13 countries. The Foreign Minister has called his counterparts in Germany, Spain, France and Japan. India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval has spoken to almost 10 countries, and one name stands out in this list: China. Ajit Doval spoke to Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. His message was quite simple. India does not want to escalate, but if Pakistan does, India is well prepared to retaliate. Now, why did Doval say this to Beijing? Because China and Pakistan call themselves iron brothers. So who better to pass on the message? Also, if Pakistan won't listen to reason, it will listen to its lenders and masters. As things stand, it's hard to gauge the response. Will they hit back? Maybe, maybe not. I guess the real question at the moment is, can they hit back? Are they in a position to mount an effective response? We ask because there's widespread panic across Pakistan. Schools and colleges are closed, hospitals are on high alert, rescue teams are on standby, flights are avoiding its airspace. The Lahore airport has been shut. The Pakistan stock market plunged at opening today. All of these are not signs of a nation prepared for war. Pakistan may say that it has the right to respond, but rights do not win wars. Readiness does. And right now, Pakistan looks more rattled than ready. The generals in Rawalpindi may want a fight to save face, but even they know that they're playing a losing hand. India struck Pakistan. These were precision airstrikes targeting 9 sites in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Operation Sindoor is India's military response to the Pahalgam terror attack. The operation was focused, measured and non-escalatory.
Terror knows no boundaries. You start justifying terrorism, contextualizing terrorism, you refrain from taking action against terrorism, you will be hit by terrorism.